Every single morning across America, millions of people participate in the exact same ritual. They wake up, head to their kitchen or their local cafe, and get their daily dose of coffee. It's the engine that powers our morning routines, fuels our workdays, and gives us a moment of comfort before diving into the chaos of daily life.
But have you ever paused to think about why you order what you order? The choice between a stark cup of black coffee, a complex handcrafted latte, or a sweet blended beverage isn't just a matter of taste buds. Psychological research into consumer behavior suggests that our everyday micro-choices, especially the ones we make on autopilot every morning, reveal fascinating insights into our personalities, our stress levels, and how we navigate our relationships. Today, we are diving deep into 6 distinct types of coffee drinkers. We'll explore the psychological traits, behavioral patterns, and lifestyle habits associated with each order. Pay close attention to where you fit in because when we get to number 4, it might feel a little too accurate. Let's begin with type number 1, the purist, better known as the black coffee drinker. No cream, no sugar, no oat milk, no flavored syrups, just hot water and extracted coffee beans. If you drink your coffee black, you belong to a group of people who value efficiency, minimalism, and absolute clarity. You tend to be a straightforward individual who prefers to keep life uncluttered. Psychologists who study food preferences have noted an interesting correlation between a liking for bitter, unadulterated flavors and high levels of self-reliance, discipline, and independence. You don't need things to be sweetened or softened for you to handle them. You take life as it comes, straight up. On the flip side, this means you can sometimes come across as a bit sharp or impatient, especially in the morning before your first cup. You expect efficiency from yourself, and you expect it from the people around you. To a black coffee drinker, coffee isn't an indulgence or a fun treat. It's a tool. It's fuel designed to get you from point A to point B as quickly and effectively as possible. Next up is type number 2, the balancer or the classic latte drinker. Espresso, smooth steamed milk, and a delicate layer of microfoam on top. If the latte is your go-to order, your personality revolves around harmony, comfort, and balance. You are likely someone who wants the best of both worlds. You need the energy kick of espresso, but you refuse to suffer through a harsh or bitter drink to get it. You appreciate structure, but you also value a touch of softness in your daily routine. In social circles, latte drinkers are almost always the glue holding things together. You tend to be empathetic, warm, and highly agreeable. You're the person who checks in on friends when they're having a rough week, remembers people's birthdays, and goes out of your way to keep the peace. Because lattes represent consistency and warmth, drinkers of this beverage often seek out routine. You likely have a favorite local spot where you order the exact same thing every time, finding comfort in the predictable quality of your morning cup. You aren't interested in extreme risks or chaotic choices. You prefer a life that feels smooth, reliable, and well-balanced. Type number 3 brings us to the strategist, the cold brew drinker. Steeped slowly in cool water for up to 24 hours, cold brew is famous for its high caffeine content, low acidity, and incredibly smooth finish. And as any true cold brew fan knows, it is served over ice regardless of whether it's mid-July or the middle of a winter snowstorm. If cold brew is your drink of choice, you are likely a planner and a forward thinker. Think about what cold brew requires. It cannot be made on impulse. It demands hours of patience, preparation, and foresight. People who prefer cold brew often apply that same strategic mindset to their personal and professional lives. You like to plan ahead, set systems in place, and keep yourself several steps in front of your schedule. There is also a distinct modern edge to the cold brew personality. As cold brew gained popularity alongside digital culture and modern lifestyle trends, its drinkers developed a reputation for being aesthetic-driven and highly focused on productivity. You like things that run smoothly, look clean, and deliver strong results. You are generally unbothered by external opinions or changing weather conditions. When you find a system or a drink that works for you, you stick with it, no matter what. Now we move to type number 4, the speed demon or the straight espresso shot drinker. No large cup to carry around, no waiting for milk to cool down, and no sipping casually over 30 minutes. Just a quick, concentrated, high-intensity shot of caffeine taken right at the counter. If you drink straight espresso, you operate at a velocity that most people struggle to keep up with. You are decisive, highly ambitious, and almost certainly juggling multiple responsibilities at any given moment. You view time as your most valuable asset, and you hate wasting a single second of it. For espresso drinkers, coffee is purely functional. You don't view it as a slow morning ritual or a relaxing break. You view it as an ignition switch. In the workplace, espresso drinkers are frequently the fast movers and problem solvers. You prefer short, actionable emails over long meetings, and you admire people who can deliver results without making excuses. Your mind moves fast, your workday moves fast, and your coffee order reflects that exact same sense of urgency. You drink your coffee in 10 seconds so you can get back to conquering your to-do list. Type number 5 is the unapologetic enthusiast, the lover of sweet, blended, and fully customized beverages. We're talking extra vanilla syrup, caramel drizzle, oat milk, whipped cream, and maybe some crunchy toppings on top. While critics and coffee purists love to joke that these drinks are basically milkshakes with a splash of espresso, people who order them actually possess one of the most enviable personality traits: unshakable confidence. If this is your go-to drink, you view coffee not as a survival requirement, but as a genuine daily reward. You're often spontaneous, creative, and unapologetically expressive. You know what you like, and you aren't afraid to ask for it, even if it involves a long list of custom modifications during the morning rush hour. You bring energy, fun, and enthusiasm into your social environments. You don't view life strictly through the lens of utility or discipline. You believe that daily life should be enjoyed, celebrated, and sweetened. You treat yourself well, you encourage others to do the same, and you refuse to let anyone judge you for enjoying what brings you happiness. Finally, we arrive at type number 6, the pragmatist, or the instant coffee drinker. Just add hot water, stir with a spoon, and move on with your morning. No grinding, no expensive machines, no waiting in drive-through lines, and no complex equipment to clean up afterward. Instant coffee drinkers are easily the most misunderstood group on this list. People often assume that choosing instant coffee means you don't care about quality, but in reality, it usually means you care deeply about simplicity and practical living. If you drink instant coffee, you are remarkably grounded, adaptable, and unpretentious. You aren't swayed by social trends, flashy branding, or modern hype. You see coffee for what it is, a simple drink to help you wake up. And you see no reason to overcomplicate a simple daily task. You tend to be practical and calm under pressure. You don't get stressed out when things don't go according to plan because you are skilled at adapting to whatever resources are available. In a world that constantly encourages us to spend more money, buy complex gear, and turn simple habits into elaborate rituals, the instant coffee drinker's straightforward approach is genuinely refreshing. So, looking across all 6 types, which one reflects your personality the best? Are you a no-nonsense purist, a balanced latte lover, a strategic cold brew planner, a high-speed espresso drinker, an enthusiastic sweet drink fan, or a grounded instant coffee pragmatist? Or perhaps your choice changes depending on the day of the week or how much sleep you got the night before. At the end of the day, our coffee preferences are fascinating little windows into how we approach our routines, our work, and our relationships. Tell us your exact coffee order in the comment section below and see which type dominates our community. If you enjoyed listening to this breakdown, please leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming lifestyle and psychology breakdowns. Thank you for listening and enjoy your next cup.